Bedbugs live in New York too. Unlike the struggling Mets and Knicks, bedbugs have again made headlines in New York City. In the year 2004, bedbug violations in New York City totaled 377 in the year 2004, up sharply from only 2 in 2002 and 16 in 2003. Reports of bedbug infestations continuously come from different parts of the U.S., but those coming from New York are seemingly the most disturbing. Hordes of bedbugs were found in a duplex apartment in Park Avenue, while residents of a Riverside Drive co-op spent $20,000 to get rid of these pesky insects. The comeback of bedbugs has been attributed by entomologists and pest control groups to the continued entry of immigrant settlers coming from third world countries, increased travel activity, and use of less effective insecticides. A new mattress bought from a department store may have been stored in a truck carrying a bedbug-infested couch disposed of by its owner. Bedbugs are not choosy on what type of place to dwell, as long as there's a warm body available nearby. Even a well-cleaned and maintained home will be good for them, unlike roaches or mice, which prefer to move in a filthy environment. Once they enter a home, bedbugs can attach themselves to pans and crawl into neighboring apartments. Anybody that stays in a hotel has a chance of bringing home bedbugs, and even some of New York's best places to stay in have infestations. Bedbugs have been found in private schools, hospital maternity wards, and even in the waiting room of a local New York hospital in downtown part of the city. Bedbugs were almost an afterthought shortly after World War II because of the use of DDT. However, concerns over the possible effects of the chemical itself on our human bodies eventually resulted in the banning of its use. Who is the enemy? Bedbugs have the scientific name Cimex lectularis. They do not have wings, unlike most insects, and have a brownish color. Bedbugs move in a way that's similar to nocturnal parasites, whereas they are active in hunting for human hosts. They are normally inactive during the day and only come out during the nighttime hours. Given this behavior, people will only be able to discover them when their population has risen to hundreds or even thousands of bedbugs. Human blood is the favorite meal of bedbugs, but they can also feed on cats and dogs as well as other animals if they are left with no other option. Bedbugs have highly developed mouthparts in which they use to bite and suck blood, and the insects themselves usually come out to attack when the person occupying the bed has dozed off to dreamland. Bedbugs eat for as short as less than a minute to as long as 10 minutes. They can expand 3 times their original size once they're filled with blood. However, humans will have a very tough time detecting that he or she is being victimized by a bedbug because the bite itself is painless. However, bedbugs do not transmit disease, and the bite only results in an orderly trail of red wheals that dermatologists mistakenly identify as scabies or hives. The lifespan of an adult bedbug can last for as long as a year, and a female one can lay as much as 500 eggs. Bedbugs prefer beds with many holes and tears and can even occupy egg foams, sleeping bags, cardboard stacks, and waterbeds. Waterbeds, in fact, feature nooks and crannies, and normally they're kept in a pretty warm temperature, so bedbugs like these kind of places. A Brooklyn street fight. Insecticides bought from the local hardware store have become ineffective in fighting bedbugs, as they have become more resilient over the years. Using a cockroach bomb will only scatter them in different areas of a room. Pest control groups in New York have advised those with bedbug problems to wash and bag every piece of clothing in an infested room as part of a pre-extermination procedure. Garments or beddings that have been badly infested should be thrown out, as these cannot be sprayed with insecticides that are based with harmful toxins. Cleaning clutter is also a requirement, as spaces filled with belongings will just delay the inspection period and the treatment process. In addition, bed frames and bureau drawers need to be taken apart, as various chemicals will be used in the treatment. Processes need to be done multiple times if the infestations are of the worst kind. Despite various ways to fight bedbugs, people need to accept the fact that they are back and will continue to stay in the Big Apple.